right, Murray. Where are you calling from today, mate?
From Kettering, Northamptonshire.
Oh, okay, all right. Nice to
Yeah.
know. Nice to know the
Yeah.
Spurs crew go out to those parts. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. What do you want to say about today?
What was I to say? uh,
Mm,
just a shambles at the moment, isn't it? Really.
mm. Did you
We're
think it was a shambles? Because I thought first half it actually looked all right.
first half we looked better than we have been, but I just have no faith in us just holding on to anything at the moment.
Mm,
Uh, just defensively, we look like a bunch of strangers together, which
yes. Yeah.
is looks like there's no set way in playing anymore. It's just
Do you think that was a good move playing Dyer? Do you think that paid off, or do you think we should have played Toby?
yeah, I think we should be playing Toby.
Mm,
I think he's the best centre half at the club. I don't know how he's not getting in. If
mm,
something's gone on, but and Dyer just gets caught under the ball so often,
mm.
so immobile. He can't move. He's just
Yeah, I mean, people say that he's more mobile than Toby. I don't think he is. I think Toby's more mobile. I think he's more agile than
I,
Dyer is. I think Dyer's a little bit more blocky. He's a little bit more kind of robotic in his movements.
he is like once he gets moving, but it takes him a while to get started and
Mm.
turning. He's just yeah. It's like the mass he's put on. He's just completely slowed himself down. It's
The turning circle of an oil rig or something like
yeah,
that.
that's too much of a compliment.
Yeah. So where do you think the game was lost then? I mean, what was the turning point for you?
Um, well, I mean, there I thought that at first their disallowed goal was quite harsh. Um, when you look what happened earlier, like in the Burnley game, when the guy had his head nearly booted off, it was lucky for us, and then our goal was
Mm.
good. Um, I don't know, you just yeah, I just can't can't
I mean,
pinpoint
yeah,
it right now. It's something a
because the
bit
thing is,
fresh.
I no, because I mean, yeah, we're quite we're all feeling like quite raw from that. I mean, I thought as though the first half we had a good shape about us. There was a lot of there's some guile, some industry moving the ball forwards, but that second half it looked as though a little bit of panic set in. It looked as though that we can't do that thing where we hold on to a lead, and we actually stopped playing. For me, we stopped playing. And it's almost just like we invite them onto us a little bit too much. That's what I was seeing. And then
Yeah,
when he brought on Sissoko, that was just like for me, that was just that's when you pull the self-destruct button. You push the self-destruct
yeah.
button a little bit because then it showed me that you're not trying to win the game. You're just trying to like hold on to something.
Like yeah, it shows you don't want to be on the ball when you're replacing a player like the Celso and putting Sissoko on. It's just
Mm,
yeah, it is sit and soak up what we can. I mean, for the first goal, we were just letting them pass the ball around in front of the back four and between the midfield, popping it around. It was
mm. Yeah,
good to
Pogba
see.
Pogba went through us like a knife through butter, didn't he? At times.
He did, yeah. He loves playing against us, doesn't he? Turns out well.
Yeah, he does actually. He does.
He does.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's your yeah? I mean, what can you say going forward now? I mean, it looks as though we're well and truly out the top four now.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah. I think that's just all on the cup final now, isn't it? To
mm,
save somewhat of our season.
mm,
I thought the Europa League was going to potentially be that, but that night in
mm.
Zagreb just ruined that, didn't it?
That night in Zagreb, yeah, that night in Zagreb,
yeah, yeah. Gives me no fans were allowed.
yeah.
I think it's just all in the cup final now, isn't it? And yeah, I dread to think what City can do. I know they got beat yesterday, but
Is there anything that
yeah,
we can take from today's performance, even individuals that you thought showed up a little bit more, or like that you feel pretty confident going forward?
I thought Sun looked a bit better from recent weeks. Um,
Really though, because I'll be honest, I still think that he's been jaded for a long, long time now.
yeah, he has, but I guess I mean I don't know. It might just be the goal that's kind of like glossed over that for me today. But
I think it's just the goal, like it's a perception thing where, if someone scores a goal, then suddenly they automatically have a good game because they got the goal. But I just don't
yeah,
think
that's true.
I don't think he did really anything, son. I just thought every time he got the ball, he just passed it backwards.
Yeah, I guess it's hard. Kane just looks isolated up top. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and my worry is for him what he's going to do.
Hmm.
I mean,
What
couldn't
would you
really
do?
blame
What
him.
would you do if you're Kane? What do you do?
Um, I mean, I wouldn't blame him if he did leave. In all
Hmm.
honesty, deserves to win stuff, doesn't he? Deserves to win trophies.
Hmm.
He's what, 27 now, so
28.
I mean, I don't know what the future. Yeah, 28. I don't know what's going on with us going forward. It's just like, is it the players, Mourinho? Who knows? It was a mixture of both, really. But
How much you put it down to Mourinho today, and how much you put it down to sort of individuals?
Today, I just stand by the theory. I think all season that we just look like we allow the players to play offensively off their own accord. To me, it just seems like it's all Mourinho's drilling shape, and as of like whenever we play, it's just try and get the ball into Kane and see what we can do off of that. There's no other means of attacking. I don't find a lot of the time we just look clueless going forward, which is.
I have to agree with that. Yeah, I have to agree with that.
Yeah,
There is no real passage of play with us. It's almost just try and get the ball to Ndombele, a little bit of magic from him, and then, you know, Kane maybe sets something up. And then he like you said, he was so isolated up front. For me, he was just drifting too far forwards where he just couldn't get involved with the game. And then he goes and defends, and then he's too far back. And then when we actually get the second ball, like there's no one out there to create that spray the passes. Yeah, so I just feel as though he isn't being used in his right position somehow. I just don't feel he's right, just totally far forward in these types of games. But yeah. Any final closing? Do you want to put the nail in the coffin? Anything you want to say to finish this off?
No, that's about it. Just because we're looking forward now to cup final.
Are you looking forward to it, or are you dreading it?
I was going to say I will loosely use the term looking forward to it. I think that's going to be the only highlight we have of the season, if we do have one, is potentially winning that. But
well, at least now we can go into that just throwing everything into that, you know, just 100% focus on that. We don't. Yeah, we'll just play exactly. Yeah, we'll just put the whole kitchen sink into that one, and we'll see what happens. But all right, Murray, well done, mate. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate that. Continue to support the channel, and we'll see you guys soon. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.